So a little bit of breaking news out of college women's basketball today, according to Shams, who, by the way, has jumped ship, joined ESPN, and is now a proud member of the mothership. He is actually reporting that JuJu Watkins has signed the second largest women's sponsorship deal with Nike in their history. Now, if you're wondering who has the largest deal, well, of course, that goes to the Caitlin Clark effect, who signed a contract worth $28 million over 8 years. And for those mathematicians in the audience, that actually comes out to $3.5 million a year. Look, I said it last year, and I'm sure I'll say it again this year, but JuJu Watkins is absolutely must-watch television. All right, if you are new to the NBA Rundown Show on our underrated channel, please go ahead and subscribe. And of course, like this video. Certainly helps us grow the channel, and it's greatly appreciated. Now, JuJu Watkins in her freshman year actually averaged over 27 points a game and set a NCAA freshman scoring record with 920 points. That was a record that had been around all the way back into the 1980s, actually set in 1983. JuJu Watkins is just one of a handful of pipeline women's basketball players who you are going to be watching on television for years to come. I knew it before, and I could see it when we were watching her play in high school, that she was absolutely going to be a phenomenon. Now, Nike actually originally signed her while she was in high school as a senior. Certainly, the Caitlin Clark effect is having a real effect, not just on endorsements, but also on who's actually picking up the ball to play. We will see more and more of that in the years to come for sure. Now, in terms of Nike, now we all know that Nike, from a production standpoint, has certainly fallen on hard times. That might be the best way to describe what's happening over at Nike right now. I mean, for God's sakes, they have the most popular women's athlete in the world in one Caitlin Clark, and they can't seem to get a shoe out with her name on it. Look, the planning behind Caitlin Clark has been, if you will, atrocious by the team over at Nike. We know that Nike is having some issues, and they're trying to get those things resolved. And certainly, A'ja Wilson's new shoe is on the way. But to think that Nike blew it is a correct statement, especially with the holiday season right around the corner. There should have been, at the very least, a new Caitlin Clark shoe out for this particular holiday season. They had years to actually plan for this. In terms of JuJu Watkins, look, she is, as I mentioned, just the next of a bunch of other players that you're going to see pop up in college women's basketball in the next couple years. And JuJu Watkins is, as I mentioned, just absolutely must-see TV. Now, in terms of Nike, look, their problems are all over the place. Like, if you have a chance, go check out their Nike NBA City Edition jerseys, which I swear were actually designed by some of their interns. Look, the best way to describe some of those jerseys is with one word: boring, which is something you don't expect from Nike. All right, that is what I have for you today on this particular topic. Look, women's sports in general is definitely gaining a lot of momentum, and it's important for the corporate sponsors that are making these deals with these women to actually be prepared to actually take advantage of what they're going to be doing with those women. Look, JuJu Watkins, as I mentioned, phenomenal talent. Make sure you tune in to watch her play. She is just absolutely fantastic. For the NBA Rundown Show, I'm Dave DeBaugh, wishing you all a tremendous rest of your sports viewing day. To the cool new music we go.